All right, I'm feeling it.
Kyle, what are you doing?
I'm dancing, working on my dab. Think I got it.
No, man, you gotta get down lower. Yeah, get your legs into it more.
I don't have legs.
Well, this is awkward. Hey guys, I'm Susannah Collins. Welcome to Semi-Elite and welcome to Bizarro Sports World, because that's what we're living in. This weekend was nuts. We saw Ronda Rousey lose for the first time. We saw the Detroit Lions win at Lambeau for the first time since 1991, despite them trying to actually lose the game twice. So this was also a weekend where we saw Kirk Cousins post a perfect passer rating and Peyton Manning post a 0.0 rating. True story. Get your doomsday preparations in order, y'all.
It's the end of the world! Save the children!
Fuck the children. Save the booze.
So back to the Packers and Lions. The Packers have now lost 3 games in a row, and with the Vikings win over the Raiders this past weekend, they are now sitting pretty on top of the NFC North. That's right, that division just became the most interesting and competitive in the NFL. Here's why. Number 1, the Packers aren't as dominant as we thought they were. Oh man, that felt so good rolling off my tongue. So there's no real rhyme or reason to describe why the Packers are struggling right now. You could say it's Jordy Nelson's absence finally catching up to them, their anemic run game, Aaron Rodgers is in a funk, whatever it is, their struggles have left the door wide open in that division. And yeah, this is the Packers we're talking about, so they're totally capable of turning it around. But until they do, there is gonna be some fun football in that division. Hey Aaron, I got 6 letters for you. H-A-H-A-H-A. Number 2, the Vikings are sneakily a really good football team this year, and I feel like they've been kind of flying under the radar lately. At the beginning of the season, everybody was talking about them as maybe they were going to be a wild card team, but oh no, this team looks like a legitimate playoff contender. More on them later, but now it is my great pleasure to bring you the surging Chicago Bears. That is right, the Bears have actually looked, dare I say it, good in the last few weeks. Jay Cutler is playing the best football he has in a Bears uniform. Thank you, Adam Gase, thank you. Please don't go. They've overcome a bunch of injuries. They've got guys like Jeremy Langford and Zach Miller stepping up. That defense under Vic Fangio is finally starting to click. They held Todd Gurley to 45 yards. That's like keeping Andy Reid to under 2 trips to the all-you-can-eat buffet. No small feat. The point is, with the Bears and the Vikings on the rise and the Packers floundering and 7 weeks left on this season, so much can happen. Well, except for Detroit making any sort of noise in that division. But hey, you guys won at Lambeau. That's like your Super Bowl right there. All right, so let's talk a little bit more about the Vikings. Now, I don't want to toot my own horn. Well, yeah, of course I do. But I seem to recall a certain somebody at the beginning of the season making a prediction that Teddy Bridgewater and the Vikings would unseat Aaron Rodgers and the Packers at the top of the NFC North. And whoa, looky here, it is actually happening. Now, there is a lot of football left to be played, but I legitimately think that the Vikings can take the NFC North. Here is why. And I'm not even mad about it. Number 1, their offense. And I'm talking about 2 guys specifically named Teddy Bridgewater and Adrian Peterson. In his 2nd year in the NFL, Teddy Bridgewater has established himself as one of the best young signal callers in the game. Is he a gunslinger? No. But he doesn't have to be. Norv Turner's offense suits him perfectly, and it doesn't hurt when you have a guy like Adrian Peterson to hand the ball off to, who is having a monster season. He's leading the league in rushing at the ripe old age of 30. Yeah, I'll have what he's having.
I hear you there, sister.
Donnie, you look great for your age.
I'm only 25 years old.
Yeah, so the Vikings also have a very stingy defense. They are ranked 2nd in the league in points allowed, holding teams to just over 17 points a game. They're getting huge contributions from guys like tackle Linval Joseph, who is a beast against the run, and their secondary featuring guys like Xavier Rhodes and the 37-year-old ageless wonder Terrence Newman, who picked off Derek Carr twice. Again, I'll have what he's having. And finally, the Vikings have a donut club. Oh yeah, That's right. On Saturday mornings, they all gather around a box of ooey gooey deliciousness and eat donuts as a way to encourage team bonding. And they take this shit seriously. There are membership requirements, there are t-shirts, there are rules to follow, and I am going to give the edge to any team that celebrates baked goods so boisterously. It also probably puts a little more pep in their step. All that sugar. It works for me.
Last call.
Last call. All right. So this last call goes out to Titans interim head coach Mike Mularkey, who apparently has a big problem with touchdown celebrations, in particular Cam Newton's stellar performance of the dab against the Titans. Here's the thing, Mike, you can't really make the argument that dancing goes against the NFL's code of ethics when you have straight up criminals on the field playing. Dancing is fun, dancing is harmless, dancing never got anybody arrested, well, except for that one time. But whatever, it doesn't matter. Why don't you just chill out, have yourself a little boogie, you might feel better. I know I do. Oh my gosh, you guys, that was so much fun. Thank you for watching Semi Elite. Go dance your face off and then have a donut. We'll see you next week.